we're going to make a garage today. So no, I'm not taking on an even bigger building project. I just mean that we're going to have a little bit of garage under the bed where all of the solar and electrical and whatever else storage I need can go. And it's going to be at the back of the bus. And we're going to build that today. We've been holding off because we were bringing things in through the back of the bus, but that's over now that we've put in like the bathroom. So here goes. Here I am at the back of the bus. I've come out here to make sure that we don't make the garage so deep I can't reach into it to work on electrical stuff or whatever I need to do. It's a little complicated because I'm standing on a good 3 or 4 inches of snow. So I'm not quite on the ground. I feel much taller than I did last summer. So I'll have to do a little bit of subtracting from that, but it's a good idea, I guess, to just get one last check to make sure that our measurements are good. Because as you know, measuring is what we do best. I'm kicking away the snow to see if I can get down to ground level and figure this out. It's kind of a balancing act. I have to make sure that it's shallow enough, that this garage is shallow enough that I can actually use it and reach to the back, but that it's deep enough that it can hold everything I need it to hold. So, we'll see. It's all a big guessing game, really. There's no specs to go to. There's nobody's, I mean, everybody does this differently. So I'll just have to wing it. I'm in the garage. It's right under the bed. I've got the beginning of the bed frame up, and then you can see this is the back wall of the garage. I'll show more later in a minute. But I'm in it. We did it. It doesn't have a roof on it yet because we'll wait until it's all wired up and everything's all good to do that. So we got a garage. What does it mean to have a garage in a schoolie? Well, it's an enclosed space, or will be enclosed, that's accessible through the back door and not from inside the bus, and it'll have all of the wiring and that sort of thing, and you can see the electrical box. And it's a garage because it's only accessible from outside. So here it is. So there's more under the bed than just the garage. I'm sitting here on the bed frame, or the beginnings of the bed frame anyway, and you can see the garage, and then at the end is the fresh water tank and then the hot water heater. And the bed is actually going to be shorter than this whole length of the bus, but at the very end we'll have a platform and it can be used for storage. I might put some shelves on there or something like that. And then under the bed, there'll be some extra storage space. So once I get things plumbed up, I'll tie the hot water heater and the fresh water tank down so they're really secure. And then we can start looking at the storage under the bed. So there we are. We had a great weekend with friends, and I got a lot of good affirmation about the bus. Everybody got to see it, which was fun. And not only did my friend Jim, who knows a lot about electrical, come, but my friend Otis came, and it turns out that he and his daughter converted a van. So I got to pick his brain a little bit, and I'm hoping that I can get everybody back again maybe in the spring to help me when it comes time to put on the solar and really do the rest of the electrical. So I got an inspection of what electrical I had done so far, and I need to redo it all, but that's okay. I also got a bunch of stuff. I got like little presents of pieces of electrical stuff that may be very useful in the bus. So that's great, and it was really fun. But it is super, 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 super cold out today. It hasn't crossed over zero Fahrenheit yet today. So I'm not going out to work on the bus. So I think that's it for this week. And I'll see you next week.